Hey guys, it's me, and it's week 2 of Fortis Anatomy and Physiology, and we're going to go over really quick in less than 7 minutes. We're going to go through the entire week of work. Week 1 did really well. You guys did really well. The discussions look beautiful. We're getting a lot of really good expanded discussion comments on those. The assignments are looking just fine, and the drawings, perfecto. We're looking really good on those. We got that cell drawing, and you don't have to be an artist, as you see. I mean, if it's doing good, it's going to get 100%. I like that. It's really nice. And you guys are getting all the things in there. I'd like you to have some, when you do future drawings, do some functions in there too, so we know what you're talking about. On the side over here, we see week 2, the integumentary and musculoskeletal system. A few things about the integumentary system. That means the skin. The skin has 3 layers. It has many different functions, but the 3 layers are the epidermis, the dermis, and the hypodermis with subcutaneous. Now, most of the stuff is in the epidermis. Actually, the dermis. Sorry about that. And you're going to have to look at things like the hair follicles and sebaceous glands and junk like that. Some of the functions of the skin are to protect you, but also they're there to radiate heat if we get too hot, or to shiver and keep us warm if we get cold. Now that also jumps over to the muscular system. Other things with the skin is also hair color, pheomelanin, melanin, all that kind of stuff. Your skin has melanin. Melanin gives you the color of your skin. The more melanin you have, the darker your skin. The more dark your skin, the more you can protect against UV radiation from the sun. If, for example, your heritage people came from, and if this is the earth right here, and so let's say this line right here is the sun, it's going to be hitting it directly at the equator right through here. And if your people ever came from these areas for centuries and millennia, then you're going to have direct access to UV radiation, so you need to protect yourself. But if you're way up here, that same stuff has to go through so many layers of the atmosphere to get to you that it's diffused. And we like UV radiation for some reasons, because it helps us make vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential to making things like your serotonin and all of your neurotransmitters and all of your hormones. So if you don't have it, you can't make it, right? And if you're towards the equator and your skin is darker because you're protecting against it, it's because it's protecting you against UV radiation burns. It's a superpower. There you go. Anyway, we go over through here, learning outcomes. It's going to say you're going to learn stuff about the muscular system and the skeletal system. Here's the big things about the muscular system. There are 3 types of muscles. There's the cardiac, which is heart, and that is involuntary and striated. So when you look at it at a microscope, it has lines in it. The second one is skeletal muscle. That's this stuff here, right? When you look at it in a microscope, it has striations again, and it's voluntary. You can decide what it does. The third kind is called smooth muscle, and that's in your gut, down your throat, and around your big vessels like your aorta and stuff. And those contract without you even knowing it, and that's involuntary, and they're smooth when you look at them under the microscope. Bone facts, 206 in the adult, over 300 in the baby. Babies have no kneecaps, by the way. And let's see, what else good things? Osteocyte means bone. Osteo means bone. Osteocyte is bone cell, osteoblast build bone, and osteoclast break bone down. So if you need them for other reasons. Bone can be used as a buffer, which means if your acid levels go up, you can release some calcium and reduce that. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff there. There's the marrow and all that jazz. I have an entire video on that. Look on the YouTube channel. You can find that one elsewhere in there. Okay. Let's see. Integumentary skeletal knowledge check. You'll do the knowledge check is a little quiz, okay? The discussion for now, this is the survival discussion. That survival discussion is going to be telling us how does your muscular system help you survive, right? By running away, getting out of problem, also protecting you, or creating heat. Any of these kind of things can be used for that, right? Spare tire. We're not talking spare tire when you grab around the middle and someone has a big bunch of, extra tissue there. That's not a spare tire. What they're talking about is the muscles. There's the transversarii, right, which go across this way, the transversus abdominis, and then there's the external obliques, which go down this way, and the internal obliques, which go this way, and the rectus, which means straight abdominis, with the abdomen muscles, right? They go up and down. So they're very easy to observe in people, and if you lose enough weight, you become really thin, you'll see that 6-pack. That is the rectus abdominis on those. In assignment, it's a big assignment. The assignment is all multiple choice, so you guys need to go through that one piece by piece. Please, if you can, download that, fill it out on the line right? You can highlight them if you want, but fill it out online on that document and then send me that document rather than sending me the photographs. Photographs are okay, but man, it's a real pain to go through and it's hard for me. The quiz, you get multiple choices on the quiz or multiple attempts, so don't worry about that. You have 20 minutes on each one, so go through, write down hints for yourself as you're doing it, and if you need to do it again, so be it, do it again, right? And there you go. That's week 2. Okay, we're going straight along. I already did some of the announcements on there. I'm looking back at the discussion boards. The discussion boards for week 1, like I said, were great. If some of you had problems with getting 1% on something, and that means that it was turned in with nothing in it, right? So if I got nothing, but I got something turned in, there was no answers, I'll give you 1%, and you go back and fix it, and then send back the thing to me, and I'll get a notification, and I'll get in there and I'll grade it for you, okay? Otherwise, you guys are doing really, really good. I'm very proud of you. You're kicking butt and taking names in a class that's only 6 weeks long, so let me know if you need anything, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to sign out right now. It's under 7 minutes, like 6 minutes, man. Amazing. Or maybe 7 minutes, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Have a great week. If you need anything, contact me on Canvas, and we'll go and just finish up everything that way. All right? Toodles.